another opportunity to play football is always exciting when I get the chance. So we get a chance to take the field with these young men and their teammates. Obviously, it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but we talked about the mark of a man is how you show up, not when everything is good, but when there's adversity. We talked about that at halftime, and the second half, our guys went out and competed at a high level, still ran around, had great body demeanor and all that stuff, which is very important to us. And from this game, we'll learn from it, and we'll be better from it and not bitter.
Take questions for the student athletes first.
All right, as far as just the emotion in the second half, things in the second half, what did you kind of, I guess, take from the different things that happened in the first half and take to the second half and kind of try to change or do better?
James?
Honestly, man, they came out on fire, so we had to match the energy in the second half. We regrouped, we recuperated, and got everything together. You know, had the same mindset coming in, coming out. So, man, sometimes you just gotta play the game and just have fun out there. So that's what we did.
James, how tough is it to keep your head in the game when they score 3 first quarter touchdowns?
Yeah, man. Personally, I don't think it's difficult because if you love football, then you'll play as hard as you can every play. So that's what I do, man. I just love football, and I go out there and play as hard as I can.
Kendrick?
We tried to come out with the same, top the first intensity of the first half. We came out of this sluggish, which they're a great team, so they capitalized off of it. But at the end of the day, we're a great team too. So they scored 3 touchdowns in the first half. Why we couldn't? That was our mindset coming out and say that why we can't score 3 in one quarter. But at the end of the day, we just kept the same mindset and fight. They didn't take no will from us. We just kept fighting.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay, guys, you can go back to the locker room. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll take questions for Coach Barlow.
As far as just the game, of course, you know, the high of last week winning the game and then coming into this game and not getting the desired outcome. Can you just talk about just the difference in terms of this week to last week to this week in terms of I guess the emotional swing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in football, there's always going to be emotional swings from game to game, during the game, highs and lows, and you just have to. We use the term one snap and clear, and it's the same way one game and clear. You look at it, you make the corrections, and you try to get better from it. So obviously, you know, this wasn't what we wanted this game, but there's a lot of tape, film that we'll be able to look at and watch and make the corrections and, you know, hopefully be able to learn from it and be better from it.
I know you still need to look at that film, but anything come to mind that you need to fix before next week that maybe was bothering you last week too and that you need to get done?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously against a good team like that, field position is key and important. And, you know, they had a lot of drives where it's on a short field. There are some times where, you know, we didn't have it and per se on offense, you know, try to do some stuff around, but they had great field position, so that's one of the bigger things. Last week, we had pretty good field position, but today, you know, they had a few big returns that set things up, had an interception, so we had our defense on a short field throughout the game.
Coach,
That you, in terms of your quarterbacks, you know, played multiple quarterbacks. What did you see from all 3 of them during this game?
Well, this was a calculated thing. It wasn't like, hey, we're going to take this guy out because he's not doing good. Before we came in this game, the goal was to play all 3 of the quarterbacks, and we had let those guys know that, hey, Jonathan, you're gonna, you know, start us off, but Caleb and McNair will get a chance to play. So this was the perfect game to do it for. Obviously, not a conference game, playing against a really good opponent. So we wanted to give all 3 of those guys an opportunity to play.
I was in class where Mike said playing these backups today on defense, offense, because he has to actually live rep snaps against a great team. How important is that for these guys to have your depth going forward later in the year?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I mentioned to our players in the locker room that we'll be better from this game. There's a lot of things that we'll be able to learn. Just like them, they played a lot of people. We played a good bit of people that, you know, some of the guys did not get to play. Kyleek is coming to mind, made a tackle out there, a true freshman. So it was a good experience for us to see fastball and play a lot of people and let those guys get that experience. And like I said, it'll help us down the road.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach. We'll see you
Appreciate
next
it.
time.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.